Can I be honest with you? You don't have to keep measuring your life against anyone else's. You don't have to carry the weight of everyone's expectations on your back. I know you see their wins, the big deals, the perfect photos, the glowing praise, and you wonder why you're not there yet. You feel that tightness in your chest that says you're falling behind. But you're not behind. You're here. You're learning. You're growing. This moment holds a quiet kind of power that helps you pause, breathe, and find the steadiness you've been looking for. Because you're brave enough to keep showing up, even when you doubt yourself. Your path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It's enough that it's yours. You don't have to win every race to prove your worth. You're allowed to go at your own pace. To figure it out as you go. To breathe. Let that tension ease from your shoulders and consider that perhaps you don't have to carry every expectation alone or prove yourself at every turn. Notice the quiet presence of a wildflower among taller grasses. It doesn't strain to be the tallest. It doesn't need their shadow to prove it's real. It opens when it's ready. It blooms in its own time. It doesn't apologize for its shape or its color or its pace. You don't have to match anyone else's timeline. Your worth isn't about outperforming them. It's about being true to yourself. You are beautifully enough as you are. Your success isn't measured by who notices you. It's found in how you stay rooted in who you are. You don't have to rush, you just have to keep growing. Your bloom doesn't need their shadow to be real. Let this remind you that true growth happens not in the rush to overtake, but in the quiet unfolding of your own unique bloom. When you see someone else win, that whisper that says you're behind, that you'll never catch up, you're not alone in that feeling. You come from a community that taught you success means security. That to matter, you have to measure up. Community aunties asking about your salary, your title, your marital status. Every dinner turning into a quiet scoreboard. And you carry that scoreboard with you everywhere you go. When you see someone closing big deals or buying their next property or getting congratulated online, you feel it in your body. Your jaw tightens, your shoulders rise, your breath gets shallow. Because you're doing the math, where you stand next to them. But here's the thing, no one says to you. Their path isn't your path. You can't compare journeys when the destinations, the starting points, the challenges were all different. You're allowed to move slowly. You're allowed to figure it out. You're allowed to want something different. I want you to think about that moment after you lost a big listing and found yourself scrolling LinkedIn. Everyone seemed to be winning. Closing record deals, announcing new titles. And there you were, wondering if you should even keep going. But then you remembered your first solo sale. The pride, the realness, the moment you knew you had what it takes. That didn't vanish just because someone else was having a good month. Your work is real. Your value is real. You are not defined by others' growth. The next time you feel that envy crawl up your spine, pause. Ask yourself, what am I proud of today? What did I do that was mine alone? Maybe it's the way you treated your client with honesty. Maybe it's the patience you showed someone who didn't deserve it. Maybe it's the choice to say no to a deal that didn't align with your values. Comparison is a thief that blinds you to how far you've truly come. It robs you of the joy you're earning every single day. It tells you your progress doesn't count unless someone else says so. But you don't have to live that way. You can define success for yourself. Make a gratitude list just for you. Not metrics, not numbers, but real wins. I was kind today. I listened deeply. I took care of myself. Because those are the seeds that grow something real. Your bloom doesn't have to look like theirs. Your value isn't tied to applause. It's tied to staying true to who you want to be. You don't have to win the race they're running. You just have to keep showing up for your own. Because there is enough light for all of us to grow. Let's take this moment to breathe. Inhale deeply through your nose. Feel your chest expand. Hold it for a moment. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Let the air take something heavy with it. Close your eyes if you want. Notice your body, your jaw, your shoulders, your hands. Are they tight? Invite them to soften. Imagine you're sitting in a quiet place. Maybe it's a garden. Maybe it's your car after a long day. Somewhere safe. Somewhere only you know. Now imagine pulling out a small notebook. Write down 3 things you're proud of. Not to share, not to prove, just for you. I listened. I tried. I rested. Feel those words settle in your body. Feel your breath get easier. Every small blossom is a celebration of becoming. You don't have to win today. You just have to tend to yourself. You just have to keep growing. Let this become your quiet commitment to yourself, a space you can enter any time you need to return to your own enoughness. When it gets hard again, come back here. What keeps you pushing forward? Because you didn't choose this path just to impress anyone. You chose it to serve your clients with honesty, to build something real, to make your family proud in a way that feels true to you, to show your younger self it can be done without losing who you are. It's not about beating anyone. It's about standing in your own light, even on days when it feels dim. Every small blossom is a celebration of becoming. You're not here to be someone else. You're not here to replicate their path or to prove you can run faster. You're here to walk the one that is yours alone. Like a wildflower blooming among tall grasses. You don't have to steal their light. You don't have to hurry. You don't have to justify your pace. You just have to keep growing. Your success doesn't need their shadow to prove it. This is your life, your legacy, your quiet unfolding. It doesn't have to be obvious to everyone. It just has to be honest. Your family's hopes live in you, so does your own. You're allowed to carry both carefully. You're allowed to define what success means. When the world tells you to compete, I want you to pause. Breathe. Remember your reasons. Remember your truth. You're not behind anyone. You're tending to the life that is yours alone, and that is more than enough.